scattered thinking is the tax you pay for living in someone else's system. And if you think you can hack your way out of this with yet another productivity app, you're about to learn why that is keeping you trapped. Right now, you're probably watching this while 17 browser tabs are open, your phone is within arm's reach, and part of your brain is already thinking about what it is you need to do after this video ends. Sound familiar? Yeah, okay. Look, I did a recent podcast episode where I exposed something the productivity industry doesn't really want you to know. Most people manage distractions instead of eliminating invaders. And here's what happened to me. I was sitting in a corporate meeting, supposedly listening to the quarterly projections, but my mind was a little drifting off elsewhere. Email notifications, Slack messages, and a project deadline that was looming. I looked around the room and it kind of hit me. Everyone else was just as mentally scattered as I was. And that's when it hit me. We're all living inside this mental chaos and we think it's normal. Productivity hacks fail when your mind is not yours. You cannot build success habits on stolen mental ground. And here's a plot twist for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly why motivated people still, to this day, right this very minute, maybe even you, feel foggy. Yeah. The truth is, you can't build success habits on stolen mental ground. Think about this. When was the last time that you sat in complete silence for 5 minutes? No phone, no music, no inputs, just you and your thoughts. Most people can't do it, right? And won't do it because they're terrified of the mental silence. And they're terrified because that's where they might actually hear what it is they truly think about their life. So let's pause for a moment and think about what invisible systems benefit from you being distracted. Every notification is designed to pull you out of deep thinking mode and push you into reactive mode. Every urgent email trains your brain to prioritize other people's agendas over your own clarity. And here's what I discovered. Clarity disappears when your mind becomes public property. Yeah. Okay. So I started tracking my attention for, it was like 3 days. Maybe it was 5. I know it was certainly for 3. Every time I felt my focus getting hijacked, I wrote it down. Right? I didn't judge it. I just wrote it down. And the results, I was shocked. Between 2 and 4 p.m. every day, I was getting interrupted almost every 6 minutes. My brain never had a chance to think deeply about anything. Not a damn thing. Most professionals are mentally overrun. They're not unfocused. But when I started treating my attention like real estate, something that I owned, something I could protect, that's when everything changed. I wasn't managing chaos anymore. I was designing clarity. And here's what no one tells you. Why does focus vanish the very moment you try to use it? Right? Think about that. If productivity advice for you never seems to stick, this is going to explain why. Your environment is literally working against you. You are trying to focus in a system designed to completely shatter and scatter your attention, right? The solution, my friends, is not yet another app. It's not another focus technique, and I can give you many of them. I got walls of them. It's what I call cognitive sovereignty, taking back ownership of your mental space. Success starts when you reclaim your cognitive territory. In my framework, you'll learn to identify the 3 invisible attention thieves, create mental boundaries that actually work, practice productive boredom so that you can hear your own thoughts again, and defend your cognitive space like the valuable asset it actually is. You need to protect cognitive space before you ever start optimizing output. Look, if this resonates with you and you're tired of feeling mentally scattered and shattered, despite being smart, intellectual, and motivated, whichever, all of them, I break down the complete system in my latest podcast episode. You can get the exact MIND method that I use, the 3-step process for mental real estate reclamation, and the specific daily practices that transform scattered professionals into clear thinking leaders. The link will be down in the description below. Go ahead and get the full cognitive sovereignty framework now. Remember, mental clarity comes from boundaries, not mind hacks. While everyone else is out there drowning in digital noise, you could be the person who could sit quietly and actually hear your own signal. Your mind becomes an asset instead of remaining a battleground. The complete framework is waiting down in the description. Stop renting out your mental space to the highest bidder.